Hey, Brittany. How was your Saturday today, girl? Let me see what you say. Hey, grandma. Boom, you up? Thank you, Brittany, for the 100. I'm up. Let me see. My snuggle buddy, Katie Gar. What? She got out of there again? Oh my God. Katie be getting up out of there periodically. So now you all by yourself? Aw. So you just up? I'm just up too. Last night I had a really, last night I came live. And I was like, I like the nighttime. Like, I don't feel like I have to be on the camera. And I could just be chilling, sitting or laying down in this bed. I ended up doing a live that was from like 12 o'clock until 3 o'clock in the morning. It was so long. That live was just so long, but it was a really good live. I had to make myself hang up. Yes, let me see. She been leaving me a lot lately. Okay. And I don't like right. She getting older now. She getting older now. You might as well get ready. Well, you already know you got older kids. You already know how it goes. That's your only girl though, so that might be a little bit different for you. That might be a little bit different for you. Man. Wow. Yeah, I remember when my kids was the age. I don't know, they always did spend a little time at my sister's house and like on weekends. They were there mostly on the weekends or like in the summer they'll spend a couple of days there. So yeah, to see how you feel about it. I see how you feeling. How was your Saturday, Brittany? What you do today? What did I do today? I feel like I stayed in the house with the kids. I know that. What else did I do? I know I cooked some burgers. What did I have with that? Burgers and I made some oven fried. Well, not oven fried, but had some French fries. But I peeled the potatoes and put them in the oven. So I did that. Let me see. She had the nerve to tell me to let her grow up. Oh, no, she did not. Nor she said she ain't no baby no more. She will always be your baby, but she said she is not a baby anymore. Man, cause she's 10, right? Did she just turn 10? I thought she just turned 10 on her birthday. So yes, I made the kids some burgers, and then I was playing spades. That's about all I did today. I was just chilling. Oh wait, yeah, no, I didn't go to my mom's house. I was about to say that was the day before yesterday. Let me see. I've been cleaning out her two little clothes. Oh, getting them ready to give away. I got. Oh, why would you say that, Brittany? I have to do that so bad for my grandkids. They just keep saying they don't have no room in their drawers. And I'm looking like just put all of the clothes in there. But really I should this is what I didn't do. You know how people are smart when they take out their winter clothes and put their winter clothes away. I've never been disciplined enough to do that. I just have all the clothes for me, for my grandkids. I have all the clothes like together. And so they always complain about their drawers are so full. But if I literally would just take some bins, take out the summer and winter, take out the winter and the summer, they would have so much more room. I need to try to do that. And I definitely could go. I don't think they have too many more clothes. It's too little. But in a couple of weeks, once this weather cool off, I think I am definitely going to go ahead and get those summer clothes boxed up or bend up or however I'm going to do it in there so they can have room in their drawers. That don't make no sense to have them doing the same crazy thing I do. If you're in the bushes, can you please like the live? We have Brittany is the only person in the live that has liked the live. If you're over here looking at the live, 8 people in the live, can you go ahead and like the live? Even if you don't want to come down in the chat because that don't make sense to me. Then you ain't making sense right now. And y'all know I like to be at 100%. That means what has to happen is either 7 people need to like or 7 people need to leave. Y'all know I say like or leave, like or leave. Let's get it together here, y'all. Let me see. Brittany said yes, she's 20, but still 5 in my head. Oh my god. Oh, she's 10. I think you're trying to say she's 10, but 5 in your head. Yes, let me see. Can it all gain weight much? She just get taller. Okay. And that sucks. Okay, yeah. That's how Ace is. He don't get no bigger, he just get taller, so he stay in between sizes a lot. He stay in between sizes a lot because of that. Yes, but I don't know that Maya. She know she getting kind of. I don't know. She gaining weight. She ain't like thick, but they would stay so tiny, so little that now she seemed like she picking up her little weight. She just turned 9, so yep. Let me see, Katie. Know. Okay, I got that. God, we still got. Okay, well now we have 8 and 3. So 5 people gotta decide to like or leave. Like, listen, y'all. Like, cause y'all know I don't have no topic right now, so I'm just really randomly talking. So I probably will spend a little bit of time on this. This is what I'm saying. This is what I need to understand from people. We already have, first of all, We have a troll live coming up on Monday. On Monday at 5 o'clock p.m. When I went live yesterday, I had some really good trolls who came in the live. And, I was just really asking them, like, what makes you decide to, like, drop down in chats and talk like a fool or whatever. And so they really just stopped and gave me some terminology. They gave me some reasons why people do it. And I always thought that, how people say people send bots to your channel and stuff like that. They said no, they don't come from a place where they're being bought. They come from just scrolling and just being bored, they said. So I asked the trolls if they can come back. If y'all could come back on Monday at 5 o'clock so that I could get some information I could get about trolls. Y'all can come back and represent the trolls and let me put y'all in the hot seat, ask y'all some questions to see like what really goes on in the mindset of a troll. So that's Friday at 5 o'clock. So, because I never can understand. See, now I totally can understand this. Like, see how it's three people and then three likes. I can get with that. That annoys me. So I don't know why I let that get to me because I know it's different in different chats or whatever. But I let it get to me because when it start being like, say if it's like 10, I'll never have any big chats. My chats are small. So if I have like 10 people and then like 2 likes, that's irritating for me because it's like you a stalker. It's like you're a stalker, and like I don't know why you just come to stalk. Either you look at the live and you say, "Oh no, I don't want to be here," which is totally fine. Everybody's content is not for everybody. I can totally respect that and appreciate that. Instead of them leaving, they'll stay and then throw my numbers off because I don't like for it to be like I said, if you got 10 people or say 5 people like the live, that means my chat is only at 50%, and I like to be at 100%. So if you don't like it, you should know how to like move on or go ahead and like the live instead of messing up my numbers. Like right now, I'm probably at about 99% right now because it's 4 out of 5, like 99. Okay, see, look, see how the 4 and 4, I like 4 and 4. I'd rather for the people to actually leave than to stay and mess up my numbers. Like, I don't like that. I know that I should be worried about the views and all that, but I don't be worried about that. I'd be like, stop messing up my numbers. I like 100%. And that's just all to that. But y'all got to make sure the content creators, y'all either join the live on Monday or try to catch the replay so y'all can get some kind of understanding if y'all want to understand it about those trolls. But those trolls last night, they were so informative. I learned a lot from those trolls. I was like, okay, I could really did have understanding. I explained to them that I do have my nights or my days or whatever, where I'm trying to talk and then it interrupts me and that might be irritated. I might just go ahead and just take them out without paying attention to it. But on the nights where I'm just like rambling about something, I will talk to those trolls all night long. I don't care about how many fat this, how many racist slurs, how many, like, I don't even care how many time last night they want to tell me how many, about, I don't know how many times how they've been walking in the park naked. Like, now we got to talk about what your mental health is like. If you want to get on this live and tell me how you walking in the park naked, like, what's really going on with you? It's not about naked. It's not about the park. It's about that mentality and something's going on. And let's talk about it. So hopefully they might come back. They promised me. I had like 3 trolls that said they're going to come back and help me out, even though they did help me out a lot last night. They said they're going to help me out to get understand. And look at Real One. Real One was in that chat. Real One, you stayed in there all night with me, didn't you? I think she was in there all night. Get my hey, sis, let's call her. Girl, we are not calling that boy back. That is too funny. I told him in a space game last tonight. I said, Real One, what Real One had me sit up there calling my ex. Oh my God, Black Coffee was in the chat too. She was telling him about it. I didn't even call her back. What real way? We got off this live at like what? Like, wasn't it like 3 o'clock in the morning? I think my time was like 3 o'clock in the morning. And I did not call him back. And I didn't call him back today. I kind of forgot all about it. But I should call in the middle of the night. That is too funny. I'm going to leave that child alone. Let me see. Really said, God, I would love to wake up Monday morning and see that you did a short telling me to have a great, but you got it on Monday. You got it on Monday. Yes. Everybody who is a member to the channel right now, I will eventually get to the subscribers. And I didn't do it yesterday or today. I was like, oh, how did I miss 2 days? But I was so distracted. When these kids be here, y'all, I be so distracted. I am so focused when they're not here. But when they're here, they kind of like my focus. And then don't let me get on the spade table too. Then that become my focus too. So I got you, Brittany. On Monday, you will be getting a shout out because I do daily shout outs for all the members, and I will, like I said, eventually get to the subscribers. And I just pick one. I literally pick them by taking my finger, closing my eyes, because I got everybody who's a member written down on a piece of paper. I close my eyes, put my finger on the paper, and that's how I pick the person that I'm going to shout out. But Monday, I'm gonna remember to do you for you. I'm gonna do the daily shout out for you, Brittany. On Monday, you said Monday morning. Yep, you said Monday morning. Okay, yep, I gotta remember. I gotta remember that. What we always say, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, have you over here bother that boy in the middle of the night? Yes, because I'm sick of him. We was talking about that on the space table. They told me that, like, they agree with me. What real? I told them that you didn't agree with me too much. That you said that you had a different perspective. I said that that boy is totally disrespecting my space. That's what I said. He disrespected my space. And everybody ain't agree with me what real one. But you did say last night that you could be different. Everybody said, oh, hell no. They was like, he is totally disrespected. What if you was with somebody? They was like, I was like, yes, that's what I was saying. And then they stopped me and said, have you, what did we see? I heard when you called. You heard? They said, have you told him? And I was like, you know what? I never told him. Because, see, like I said, okay, I'm not talking about like brother as an incest brother. I'm talking about brother as in, like, we were in a relationship when we were like last and or when we were like 20 years old. Like that's decades ago, like 3 decades, 2 3 decades ago, whatever. And so we never had a relationship since then. And I think of them as like how I think about some of the boys, because we grew up in the same neighborhood, and I like they like I don't want to hurt their feelings about nothing, him or nobody else that grew up in the neighborhood with us. So I never said, why are you calling in the middle of the night? I never said that because I don't want to necessarily hurt his feelings. I think it's crazy, but he don't call often enough for it to be an issue. Like I really don't care. Like, and since I'm not married, if I'm not married, he probably know that about me. That if I'm not married, usually if I get into a serious relationship, y'all get married. Y'all know I've been married 3 times, so he is probably assuming that I'm not married, that he would have heard about if I was married or not. And then he just probably thinking, most likely I know how she is. She not gonna have nobody at her house. He know how I am, and I think he feels comfortable. But I don't care how comfortable he feel. It's disrespectful. And I don't know, I gotta think about telling him that. And I'm thinking like, we too old now for me to tell him. If I didn't tell him after 10 years, after 20 years, after 30 years, I don't know if I want to hurt his feelings to tell him that. Like, it ain't that serious. Ain't nobody gonna be over here, and it really don't hurt nobody. I just feel like I do what I did last night a little bit more often. Disrupt his whatever he got going on in the middle of the night. See how he like that. Can 7 people like the live? Can 7 people either make a decision to either like the live or leave the live, please? Thank you. Let me see. What everyone said. No, let's call it. Great calling that boy 2 days in a row. I don't want to get him in that much trouble. Just in case I got him in trouble. You see how he told that bold-faced lie last night, right? So I don't want, in case he got in trouble, I ain't trying to get him in real trouble. I just want him to get a taste of his own medicine by keep disrespecting me and calling me in the middle of the night like that. Let me see. He wanted to talk to you. Yeah, I know. But after he said it was only after he made that lie and said that it was because he was coming to Milwaukee, after he clearly said in text message that he needed me to visit him. After he told that lie, and I knew it wasn't like he was sick or nothing, I was through with it at that time. I just wanted to make sure he was okay. Hey, Melissa Harvey, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Let me see what real one said. Yes. What are y'all talking about? We're talking about an issue that happened in our last night live. One real one said, no PC. He is cool. He is so sweet. That is, like I said, we'll have a forever bond. We'll have a forever bond because, like I said, we basically grew up together. My dad loved him like a son. My mom loved him like a son. I definitely love his mom, and his family, things like that. So, yes, he is very cool. Very cool. And I think that most of the people that I've ever had relationships with, especially if we got married, they are all cool. They're just not compatible with me. Hey, Britt and Melissa. One real one said, yep, we talking about last night. Hey, Sandra. Sandra, how you been doing? I ain't seen Sandra forever. How you been doing, girl? One real one said, hello, Sandra. Melissa said, hi, one real one. And yes, I was here. You were here last night. I remember. Hi, Sandra. One real one said, oh, damn. You doing good, Melissa? Good. Hey, Real Spill. Hey, come on, chat. How you doing? Let me see. Hey, Scrooge. Scrooge, you're over from Shooting the Ish with Tasha. Thanks for coming in. He said, what's popping? How you doing? Thanks for coming over. Let me see. One Real said, hey, Scrooge. Yes, y'all. So, oh, is that? Yeah, it is Scrooge. Okay. One Real, I was like, is it Scrooge? Okay, I was right. Scrooge. Okay. Yes, y'all. So that was too funny. One real one want to get me, I get that boy in trouble. She want me to be calling him, getting him in trouble. I was telling them in the spades. I was like, I had my finger right above that mute button because he will bust out and say something real crazy. So I had it right there, like, wait, I gotta be ready in case he says something crazy. That's why I was like, wait, mute, wait, should I mute it? Because I don't know, he be talking crazy sometimes. Let me see. Yep, I'm on the clock. Okay, at work. I know you usually on the clock over on Tasha's channel too. Sandra said, doing okay, minding my business, working, traveling, entertaining myself. You really are, Sandra. You know you be hitting the track. What I want to ask you about your sister's toe too, but you know you be over there on Facebook just going. Sandra, you go, and you go. You a go gadget. I'm gonna start calling you go gadget. Cause you know you stay moving around. You don't play no games. But I was concerned about your sister's toe. You posted that picture of her toe and said you can only wonder what happened. What happened with that? Did you find out? That's crazy. She not diabetic or nothing, because that's what worried me. Because you know when people are diabetic and if something happens to their, like toes and stuff, and that can be serious. So that's what I was worried about that when I saw that. Hi, Scrooge. Melissa said, Scrooge said, what's up? One real one? Let me see. Sandra laughing. Hey, Brown Beauty World. How you doing, Brown Beauty World? How you doing? Hey, got my first time here. Just up. Brown Beauty World, thank you for subbing. I appreciate you for that. Thanks for coming over here. I hope to see you again. We have Thursday nights, game nights, and then throughout the week, I periodically come like with topics on some Mondays. Like this Monday, we got a special live for the trolls. I want to talk to the trolls, see if they'll talk to us and let us know why they drop in chats and be talking like a fool like that. But on some Mondays, we have the men's room where we highlight the men and have conversations about men. And they get like to take the floor, come on StreamYard and talk with us, right? And then on the first and fourth Tuesday of the month, we have Tap and Tip Tuesdays where people come into the chat, and I ask the subscribers to go ahead and support the other content creators. They come in, drop their links, and then I ask all the subscribers in the chat and other content creators if they will go ahead and support the other channels by giving them a subscription, going over to their channels and seeing if they like it. And if they like it, stay and be a part of their community too. Or just give them a subscription because they're free. Give them a couple likes, that's free. And then, so on and so on. And then we call it Tap and Tip Tuesday because we use the opportunity while the content creators are dropping those links and people are trying to, get connected with them. We drop tips in the chat. And those tips can be about anything like travel, cleaning up, kids, driving. It don't matter what it is. The grocery store, whatever it is. Did you know that you can use this to get this ink up off of something? It don't matter what it is, but we call it tap and tip. So we tapping in, connecting with people, and then leaving some type of tip in the chat so that people can like get the little tips that people wouldn't have no idea about if you didn't drop that tip. Then what do we do? On Thursdays, we have a game night. And then on Friday or Saturdays, Sundays, we kind of just do random things like I'm doing right now. And on a couple Saturdays a month, I try to make sure we come over here. We have movie nights. And what I do is that it's a black screen like this. And we do Tubi because Tubi is free. And so we pick a movie on Tubi. We all get in the chat. We get started at the same timestamp. I go on mute. Everybody watches it. Every 30 minutes, I come back on and we talk about it for about 2 minutes to see, like, did you see that? Did you see when he did this? Or did you see that? Okay, so we do that and for about 2 minutes and then I put it back on mute and then we all make sure we're at the same timestamp and then we start watching it again. And we do that every 30 minutes until the movie is over. So come back, Brown Beauty World. Okay, let's see. What real one say? Hello, Brown. The weekend, I can't see you. The weekend, you wouldn't be able to see me because I have a picture right there. Like when I came on, you have a decision if you want to like come on the camera like I normally do, like 99% of the time. And you can go back in those live streams or the shorts and you'll be able to see me if that's what you want to do. But here, I just said, let me decide. I'm laying in the bed. Do I want to be laying in the bed on a live? And I was like, no, I don't. And then so all I did was just click that button and put a picture so that I can just have a visual for you guys to look at if you want to look instead of having a completely black screen. Okay, so that's how that went. Let me see. Sandra said they said when they clipped it. Really? Sandra. And that's it? And that's just all? Huh. Okay. The Weeknd said, please. What you want me to do? Please what? Scrooge said, "Oh, I'm gonna have to come up on the panel." Oh, come on, Scrooge. Come on, Scrooge. Because we love having the men's. I love having men. All the women in the chat love having the men's room. I have been blessed. Let me tell you how I've been blessed with this channel because a lot of female content creators, they usually, now I'm not gonna say usually because I don't know a whole lot of situations where they are even desire to have more men in their chat, but I desire to have more men in the chat because I like that diversity. So when I look at my analytics, like it used to be, I thought it was something when I had like 20 some percent male or 30% male. Now I am 49% male subscriptions on my channel. And when I see that, that lets me know I need to be doing something to cater to these men. It's easy to cater to these women over here. We got each other over here. But I don't feel like men have enough resources like women do to like express themselves about different situations. Like we might talk about the role in the household. We might talk about men and vulnerability, men and mental health, men and the role of fatherhood, things like that. We pick a topic and then we allow the men to come up on the panel. We miss Mark St. Patrick. He used to always come up. Oh my God, he's in on his military journey. So he away from us for 8 weeks. I think he got like 3 more weeks to go, maybe 4 more weeks to go. And so they come up and whatever the topic is, I'll have some notes or whatever, but we like literally leave it open for the men to give us his their, if it's one man or men, we leave it open so that they can give their experiences and their point of view. And I love it. Like when I listen to those men talk and have their voice, I just love it. I love it. So yes. So let me see. Sandra said, "Is your friend gonna join the biz?" Girl, no, he don't. I didn't let him know I have a channel, and the reason why I don't let him know I have a channel because I make a lot of he a substantial part of my life, especially my younger years. So I be telling a lot of stories about that. I tell a lot of stories about that. And if he ever came over here, he'd be like, "Girl, what is you over there doing or whatever?" And I don't even know if he be on YouTube. We real old school country and old school, so he don't even know I got a channel, Sandra. Let me see. One real one said, "That's nice, sis. Share a child." Yes, I want to make sure because remember I told you last night what real one. The saying that I came up with is we all bring something different to the table. That's how we create a feast. And so I know a lot of people have the mentality. People might have a mentality. I want my subscribers to be over here on my channel. And then they want to have the illusion like they don't ever look at another channel or something, like they own a subscriber or something like that. I don't have a mentality like that. I really grew up with my sister being part of an advocacy group when I was really young that I was also a part of. And in the advocacy group, that it was a group of women entrepreneurs that we were as a collective coming together to see how we can share our knowledge, and experiences in our fields and share that so the next person wouldn't have to make those mistakes and put policies in place so that they don't have to struggle to try to create those and, help in a lot of ways to help people. So I come from that. So I'm looking like I don't feel like I can sit somewhere by myself and be successful in anything. Like you need people, but you need good people, you need genuine people, and you need to have a mindset that you don't have to be worried about what people do with the information you give them or the knowledge you give them or the opportunity to meet other people through you that you give them. Don't be worried about that. Do your part, and then whatever comes about that's their business. But I think that people should always be a vessel to let people come through you to get to other people and go on and on and on and on. I just really believe in that. So yes, Scrooge, what real one said. Hey Damari, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. I hope y'all hit the like button. We got 6 people in here and 16 likes. You better know I am at 300% in the chat. I appreciate that. Thank y'all so much. Some of y'all gotta decide if y'all would like to become a member in the channel. Be green in the screen like Brittany was, Sandra was. Hold on, do we have any more memberships that came in? I want to like skip nobody. Hold on, let me see. I think those were the only members that came in tonight. So y'all got to decide if y'all want to become a member to the channel. I do have some members only lives. I have a thing that I got to actually do more of. That's called Members Mingle, where we just come on and we just simply just talk. And I got to think of some other creative stuff. I had some things that I had written down that I got to really start putting into play. Because I'm getting, I don't know, I really am enjoying the community that I'm building over here. And so I got to start doing some more some exclusive members lives or some exclusive members content to give to the members. So y'all got to think about becoming a member soon. I sure would appreciate it over here. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, wait. I just scrolled up too far up. Hold on. Um, okay, Brown Beauty World made it over here. The panel. Okay, is your friend gonna come? Nope. Nope, he's not gonna come to the next man chat. Let me see. That's nice to sharing. Yes, Scrooge. Okay, the Mari came in. Okay. Okay, Scrooge said, yep, I'm down. Okay, yep. Listen out for the Mondays. Usually I try to make sure I put out a flyer so you can look on my community wall to see what Mondays I do it. So like this Monday we're gonna have that event try to invite the trolls in so we can get a better understanding for subscribers and content creators on where they come from, why they decide to troll, like all of that. But it's whenever I do the men's room, it's on a Monday, so you can always check out on a Monday. And usually I do it between 5 and 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Let's see what Ruben said. Hello, Damari. Damari said, "What up, everyone in the chat?" Bro, Beauty World said she will. Good, good, good. If y'all are in the chat, I see it's 10 people in here. If you are not subscribed, can you go ahead and subscribe, like the live, and make sure you check out my other shorts, videos, and other live streams. And y'all, I don't know if y'all familiar with the hype button, the people who are in the chat. Everybody who is on YouTube gets 3 opportunities to hype somebody's live up. When you hype somebody's live up, what it does is push their content out to the algorithm. You can only access the hype button on videos or live streams after the live streams has already been done. Like you can't hype this up right now. You gotta wait until it's over, go over to the comments, scroll over, and you'll see the hype right where it says comments. You scroll it over to the left and you'll see the word hype, and it'll allow you to hype up to 3 content creators per week. And you can only do that on the videos or live streams that the content creator has done in the last 7 days. So when y'all have some extra points or whatever, I want y'all to sometimes think about me. I don't think people are going to like hype me up every time because I understand that people have other content creators that they support. But if you could think about me sometimes and say, you know what, this week I'm going to pick X Gamma's World, I would appreciate that. Okay, let's see. I can speak on it even with women. Remarried father of 2 that have custody of, and yep, she's on child support. I know how. I know how can shake some shit up on that. Oh, let me write that down. You know what? The next topic. Oh, I hope I don't lose this piece of paper. Let me put it in my book. The last one is gonna be women on child support. That sounds like such a good topic. Women on child support. We're gonna talk about that, Scrooge. The reason why I say that, a lot of people don't believe in women being on child support, but I believe the same position that they put men on child support for. I think if the roles are reversed in that same way, that I don't think it should be child support for men or child support for women. I think it should be child support in an equal way, where whatever position they are normally putting the men in for child support, if the female's in that same position, then they should pay child support. Thank you for that, Scrooge. I hope you make sure you make it because I'm definitely having a topic. Damari said, I'm blessed, can't complain. I can't complain. That's right. Don't complain. Don't complain. Can always be worse. Let's see. Scrooge said, damn, auto tax off. I got it. I'm not trying. Oh my God. I knew what you were talking about, though. I knew what you're talking about. Let me see. Damari said, make sure you double tap the screen and like the live, please, y'all. Absolutely. You make sure y'all are liking this live. And y'all are liking this live. It's 17 likes and 10 people in the chat. Like, that's major. I appreciate y'all for that. Yeah, so I was asking Brittany earlier in the chat, like, what are y'all doing? I don't think Real Spill is still in here, but if she is here, I want to know, did you go live? Because let me see. Real Spill is also, she was here too. She is also a member of the channel. So let me go over. Y'all can visit Brittany Badass. Let's see what content creators we have in the chat that came through. Brittany came through. We had Real Spill who came through. Hold on, let me go. I want to go in order because I don't like when I miss people, when I try to depend on my memory. Was that all of the content creators we had come through? I think it was, y'all. Yep, it was. I'm doing nothing, just chilling. Okay, okay. Yes, I was just chilling too. I found out last night, y'all, because normally I do my lives. It might be in the daytime or in the early evening. Game nights is at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time every Thursday, right? But last night when I went live, and I've been live when I was trying to monetize my other channel, I was going live a couple times over there in the middle of the night. And even when I was trying to monetize this channel, I was doing a couple nights in the middle of the night trying to get people to subscribe so I can get my hours and stuff like that. But when I went live last night, I was like, man, I have so many times where if I don't get a chance to come live throughout the day, or if I get too busy in the evening, I always say, well, now I got to try to go live tomorrow or whatever. But last night, I think I started at like 12 something, and that live went to 3 something, y'all. And so I found that I was like, it's like a whole different vibe in the middle of the night. I don't know. I feel like once I'm doing my lives on camera in the daytime, that I need to be sitting in my area, have my notes or have my topic or be doing a taste test or something. I feel like I got to be doing something. But when I do the late night lives, I feel like chill, lay back, and just like vibing, and not so much of the conditional, like I gotta be getting this information out. I don't know. It's just like relaxing to me. So I like it. So I think I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't know how often. I'm thinking I could possibly do it at least like 3 days a week. And so I don't know. I did it last night and I felt like I could do it again tonight. So I don't know. It might become a thing, y'all. So yes, let me see. Uh I'm coming to drop some knowledge. I represented myself in custody court. Did you? I'm gonna piss some women off, do you? But why would it be pissing anybody off? Oh, now let me see. Shane Smith, you see how you came in and you said, hold on, I'm gonna come back to you, Scrooge. How you came in and you said boring as fuck. You see how you said that in the chat? This is why I'm having my troll event coming up on Monday, because I want to talk to people like last night. If you catch the while you listening to my live, this boring as fuck live, go back and listen to my boring as fuck live I did last night, and you'll see why I asked people if they can come back on Monday, because I need for people like you, ignorant ass people like you, to come in and tell me why you decide to come in people's chat and talk like a fool. So yeah, do that for me. I want you to come back and do that. You won't be able to say nothing because I blocked you just now. But just come back and then get some information to see why you might be the one that just come in people's chat and talk like a fool. And just like you think I'm boring as fuck, I think you dumb as fuck. Huh, let me bring it out. Okay, so what I was saying to you, Scrooge, talking to a person that act like they got some sense. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes I be spazzing out on these psychos that come over here sometimes. That's why, and then at nighttime, them trolls will come. And it depends on how I feel. I have compassion some nights, and then other nights I don't give a damn. And I'll tell them, look at real spirit. Look at real spirit. Okay, let's go back, Scrooge. Okay, Scrooge said, okay, you said coming to piss somebody off. But Scrooge, no, you don't need to come to piss somebody off, because I'm telling you, the women that, okay, they might debate with the women. Like when we did that cheating live, like they was like debating, but why did you do this and all that? They was kind of doing a little bit of debating. But our purpose is not to be pissed off at all. On the men's room, our purpose is to give that floor to the men and listen to their perspective, their experience, and their opinion on things. So we leave that open for you. We leave it open for you. So yes. Let me see. Am I going fool? I don't know if you're the same person. Obviously not. That you're a psycho that has multiple pages and said, I'm like a roach. You can't kill me. I'm gonna keep on going. So thanks for the view, though. I believe you here till you say something crazy. Then I'll take you out, because I don't really care about nobody saying crazy stuff in the chat. I was just trying to get to Scrooge and you was disrupting me, but I'm free now. I'll let Scrooge know what I want to say. So let's have at it. Let's have at it. Okay, Real Spill said, baby, I'm still here relaxing and listening. I was asking you earlier, Real Spill, did you go live tonight? Y'all make sure y'all follow Real Spill, because Real Spill has really good music, and then on those nights that she really feeling good, she gonna get up and dance on that wall, y'all. So y'all gotta go over there and check her out on her Wednesdays that she goes to the restaurant with her clients, or her client get that chicken, and she is gonna eat them crab legs all week long. Basically, her favorite food, I believe, are crab legs. So y'all make sure y'all check her out. Yes. So yep. Real Spill, if you here are available on Tuesday, not Tuesday, I'm sorry, not Tuesday, Monday, y'all. I don't know if y'all saw it on my community wall, but I put it, no, I don't know if I put it on my community wall. I got to do that. I actually already scheduled a live out. So y'all could have seen the live that's scheduled out for, and it's called, what did I call it? Oh my gosh. Oh, hold on, I'm going to have to see, hold on. It's called Troll in the Chat. It's called Troll in the Chat. And so, Real Spill, you're a content creator. So, anybody who is a content creator or subscriber, come in. Or even if you can't come in, make sure you try to catch the replay because I'm going to be trying to give us some information on like why trolls are the way they are, where they come from, the mindset. Last night I had the opportunity to invite three, I think it was three of the trolls who agreed to come back. And they kind of like taught me a lot of stuff last night about, why they do what they do, what the aim is, where they come from. And I asked them if they would come back to kind of get in the hot seat and let us ask some questions. And then I want to give the content creators some information on how these trolls can actually be beneficial to your channel. As long as they're not being disrespectful or whatever, but just like not feeling like you have to just always, what do you call them when you get them out the chat? Lord, what is it? Hide them from your channel. You always got to block them. Always feeling like you always got to block them because you don't always have to block them. You have to learn how to, see what kind of troll you actually dealing with because they're not all bad. See what kind of troll you dealing with, and if it's a troll that you can kind of, get to relate to you and understand you, and you can kind of understand them, they'll come back, possibly subscribe, or at least come back to give you a view. And that's our aim as a content creator, is getting the views. So that's what I got the information for. The content creators have a better understanding, and for like maybe subscribers who are in the chat, because some subscribers get so irritated with those trolls, right? And so it's a little information for the subscribers not to get so irritated, but to like give them a chance because they have different reasons why they go scrolling in chats and decide to troll. So sometimes we gotta be a little compassion. Now, I don't have compassion for people who just come in here and talk crazy. Like the person who just came in and said, you're boring as fuck. I'm not gonna debate and say, no, I'm not boring. I would never tell nobody, no, I'm not boring. I wouldn't say that because I'm gonna be all of the hype to somebody and I'm going to be the bottom of the barrel to somebody else. It's a whole wide world of millions of people in there. And if about 50 people stop by this little channel, somebody's going to say, I like it there. And a lot of people might say, I don't like it there. And who am I to say they don't like it? I can't tell you if you don't like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. And I'm going to suggest you just leave. But some people say, oh no, I want to stay. Hey, Duck Cow, you came back. This is what I'm talking about. Duck Cow, would you tell them how you were here last night and Duck Cow, didn't you say that you were coming back? Did you say you were coming back? Oh no, that's right. You were the one I'm not gonna, let me see, I'm gonna put it on here, y'all, so y'all can see what Duck Cow do. Duck Cow was here last night, and this is what he likes to put in here. Let me let it show. YouTube held it, but start digging in your butt twin. He likes to keep saying that. So Duck Cow likes to, just come and say that. But with the information that I got, I learned that these are people who have different reasons. Like Duck Cow, are you able to drop in the chat why you decided to like come on back to the channel today and say again, start digging in your butt twin. Like tell me what triggered you to say, oh, she's back live again? Let me know. Did you just subscribe yesterday? And if you subscribed, did you get the notification, or were you like just scrolling? And then when you said, oh, she's back, I want to say, start digging in your butt twin. Tell me what was your mind, what was your thought process to say, these are the letters I want to click in for that? Tell me. Let me see. Real Spill said, I welcome the trolls as long as they're respectful. Yeah. And they're going to be disrespectful too sometimes. So if they disrespectful, like it depends on the level of disrespect. Now, if they get on here and just start saying something about fat, then I got to agree with them. They ain't lying. They're not lying. So I don't block them. Now, my moderators might come on here. They might get irritated, but I'm not going to block you for telling the truth. Now, I did like the one that said you're boring. The only reason why I blocked them because they don't have self-control. I help them with self-control. If you realize there's something in your life that's boring or toxic or a negative impact in your life, I want to show you that because you have no self-control, you don't know how to scroll off, something's wrong with your mental, and so you like to stay stuck in your life. That tells me in areas of your life you like to stay stuck. You come across a channel and you say, I'm stuck. I don't know how to get out. I don't have no discipline. I don't have control over myself. And so therefore, if it's boring as fuck to you, then I'm going to help you to get off the channel. I got to help you because then it means that, you got some delays and you don't even know how to scroll off of a channel, let alone know anything else in life. So then I help you to get off the channel. Then you get me. I ain't got to worry about them. You ain't got to worry about me. And then there you are. Now you have a very exciting life without me. So that's what I think. So let me see. Duck Cow said, I was just scrolling and kind of do it to joke with people. See, look at Duck Cow was here last night, and I appreciated Duck Cow. Even though he want to say start digging in your butt twin or stuff like that and say it over and over again. Look how nice Duck Cow. Duck Cow, are you going to be coming to the troll event on Monday at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time? 5 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, because look how simple, like, he wasn't hurting anybody. He's just saying, I don't know if he's telling me to start digging in my butt or he was going to start digging in his butt. I don't know. He just want to talk about digging in the butt. That don't mean that Duck Cow is a bad person. That just means he likes butts to be digged in. So that's it. So he just saying, he just doing it to joke with people. So that means it's just a joke. And if that's his humor, I can't say that's not funny because it could be funny to him. Now, it's not funny to me. It just sounds kind of, I don't know. But if he decides that it's funny to him, it could be a joke. Right? Am I right, Duck Cow? Duck Cow, you coming Monday? Thank you. Duck Cow, I need for you to come on Monday, 5 o'clock Central Time. Wait, Duck Cow, how old are you? Are you over 18? Let me make sure. Are you over 18? Tell me how old you are, Duck Cow. Tell me in the chat. I need to know. Because if you're over 18, I would love for you to come Monday at 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. If you look on my channel, you'll see that the live has already been scheduled. And I need for you to come over there and get in the hot seat because some content creators may have some questions for you to drop in the chat and answer. Because they are not, some of them don't understand, like, where it comes from. They might appreciate you stopping by, giving them the view and everything, but they don't understand like where it comes from. Like when I was asking all those questions. Okay, you're 500. Yes, good. You're over 18. Good job. 500 years old. You're old enough to be in the chat and like drop down and give us the information on like the mindset of when people decide to, make those jokes in the chat. So I'm looking forward to you coming. I had Craig said that he was coming. There was one more person I forgot. But I hope he gets a chance to come by too so we can get a better understanding and try to relate to you guys and maybe try to pick up on your humor. So the next time you come in the chat and maybe start digging in your butt to when you start saying that, maybe I might be able to at that point find some humor. Now, Duck, how did you subscribe last night? Tell me that you subscribe. I'm interested in knowing. Because I believe that sometimes trolls can also be supporters. You have a lot of trolls that come by for the one time and they pretty much done. But sometimes they actually, subscribe and become a part of your community. Let me see. I'm friends with another streamer. Okay, good. Okay, you did. Thank you, Duck Cow. I sure appreciate you for doing that. Yes, y'all. So how was y'all Saturday? What y'all plan on doing for Sunday? Oh, I had planned on taking my grandkids to the lake, y'all. I don't know if I want to go to the lake. I'm so happy I didn't tell them, so they won't be expecting it. So I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like I don't know if I feel like being around the lake. I don't know. I might let them have like some game time outside or something like that. Bring some games outside. So yes. So tomorrow, you're not doing nothing right now? You're not planning on nothing for tomorrow? This is why Kamala lost? Is this why she lost? Really? She lost because... tell me why she lost. Let me see who this is. This is Cold Miser. I think it's Cold Miser. Cold Miser, why did she lose? That counts. Is that a smile? I don't know. Why did she lose? Tell me why she lost. Tell me why she lost. Tell me why you have a connection to coming in the chat and saying this is the reason why she lost. I'll be at work... Oh, 24-day sweat. Oh, my God. 24-day stretch. You ain't playing no games. Let me see, Duck. Thanks for the view and the jokes. I find it weird. Okay, Duck Cow. Real Spill said, thanks for the view. I could get that. Thanks if you attempted to do a joke, but in her opinion, it wasn't that funny. It's a little weird. But I think Duck Cow wants to come off a little weird. I think that's if I get it right last night, they want to come off weird. To see the reaction of the content creator. I think that's what they told me. Let me see. I do too, real. Yeah, he said he does too. He thinks it's weird too. So that's what they explained to me last night. Like that's the intention to drop in to come from a weird place and say something that people wouldn't normally say, and to get your reaction. So they're doing it for reaction. I learned it last night. That's what they told me. Let me see. Damari said nothing. Just uh taking out your hair. Oh, you got braids. Do you have braids in your hair? Man, those days for me are over. Y'all know I got locks. I don't know if y'all can see them in a picture, but I have locks. Those days are over. Over. Let me see. It's game day tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I did hear people talk about the game. Justice was saying she wanted to go see the game with her father. She sure did. Scrooge said natural gas plant 24/7 unlimited overtime. You better, Scrooge. You better. I know that's right. Um, I was saying about hair. Real Spill has locks too, but I was just saying like it's been for how many years? 4 years since I had my locks. Going on 4 years. 22. Let's see. 22, 23, 24. Yeah, 4 years. It's been 4 years of June. 4 years that I had my locks. And when I tell y'all, I do not. Thanks to those hearts, so hot, those side hearts, I see them over there, y'all. When I tell y'all that getting my hair locked was the best thing I could have ever done, I did not realize how much time I spent on my hair before I got my locks. I'm just saying, like, going to get it done. Like, if I stopped going to shop when I did my big chop, like, I think like almost 2 years before I got the locks, I wasn't going to the shop no more. But I'm saying like prior when I was wearing perms and all that, like literally going to the shop, which could take, oh my God, by the time you get there and they disrespect your time and have you sitting there for an hour, then leaving you up under the dryer for an hour, you literally could be up in that shop like 3 hours. And so it's like doing that every 2 weeks, and then in between time having to wake up, or even if you're not waking up, just having to spend the time throughout the day saying, okay, I got to do my hair. Meaning you might have to take another half hour to 45 minutes a day. And the fact that once you think about, I have all those 45 minutes a days that that I used to have with hair. I don't have to do that no more. Whatever I do with my hair now, literally take 5 minutes or less, and then not ever have to. Well, I'm not. Let me not say not ever have to sit in the shop. I don't have to sit in the shop for like 3 hours every 2 weeks anymore. I sit in a chair to get my hair retied about once every 2 to 3 months, and that is for about 3 hours. So the time that you get, male or female, the time that you get back from getting locks, and then the how freeing it is, like so freeing. It just, I don't know, it's just so carefree. You don't have to just, I just feel like so much of my life was freed up when I got my locks. And my nephew feels the same way. My nephew has them, my son had them. My nephew's daughter has them, my grandson has them. Like, we've been getting locked up in this family. We literally, I can't wait to everybody. I'm trying to debate. My mother wants locks. I'm trying to debate if I want to like her hair. Her hair is so much thinner, and I don't know. I'm just trying to be careful with it. But I'm debating, do I want to lock her hair? So I don't know. I love me some locks. Like, even the men, when the men think about going to get their hair cut every week, or I don't know, maybe every 2 weeks. I don't know how often y'all get your hair done. Maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, sitting in the barber shop, they're traveling to the barber shop, all of that. And if you had locks, all you have to worry about is a little line in here and there. It's worth it to me. It is really worth it to me. Real Spill said 4 years. Okay, 4 years, Real Spill. Okay. Your locks are so long. Did you do a big chop? Let me see my hair. Dry fast. Okay, yeah. I usually wash, now I wash my own hair. I haven't had to wash my hair yet. I wash my own hair before I go there, and then they just retie it. So I don't know, maybe next time. You know what? It is seeming to be harder and harder for me. So I think in a little while I'm gonna have to have them do it. Like, yours is long, Real Spill, so I can see how you need for them to do it. Hey, Caitlin, how you doing, Caitlin? Scrooge said my son pay or negotiate his sister to do it. Why did they even hold that comment, Scrooge? They be holding the craziest comment. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay, your son pay or negotiate his sister to do his. Okay. Yes, I'm so proud of myself, y'all. Let me see what that guy say. Hey, what genre of music do you like? I like R&B, jazz, maybe some pop. What else? Mm, like that. And some hip hop that I'm like all in between there. I was saying about the pan, his sister. Okay, my grandson has locks, so I paid somebody to start his locks. I've been paying somebody to retie his locks, and for the last two times that he had his hair retied, I looked at some videos. I was like, I can do this. I could. It's nothing about this I can't do. Now I tried to do my own hair. By the time I finished getting one of the locks and another lock and all that, I was like, I can't see good enough. And then I'm kind of anal about wanting to see my parts, and I can't see like behind my head to make parts. So I was like, okay, I tried doing my own hair. Like maybe if I have to like touch up in the front, I could possibly do it or something like that. But I can't see good enough to do my own hair. But the last two times I did my grandson's hair, I'm so proud of myself. I actually think I did a better job than what the shop was doing because I really took the time out to make sure, things was right with his hair, not just doing it just because it's an appointment. And it was looking so cute. I did it for him the second time when he went to school, and I was so proud of myself. So yes, I said I need to be trying to see if I can do this thing for people because I don't think you gotta have no kind of certificate to like nobody here. So I'm almost tempted to say, I'm doing starter like not starter likes. I'm doing test. I'm testing myself out by getting more practice doing locks, and I charge this at a discounted rate until I, get to do them more often, and get more experience and start doing them. Cause these people be getting a pretty penny. When these people get $175, 185, 195 for 2 and 3 hours for 2 and 3 hours to do this stuff, huh? Let me see. Let me see. Caitlin said, "How's your weekend?" My weekend is going great, Caitlin. I was just saying I was just chilling all day long today. I was like, wait, what did I do? And I just remember I cooked the kids. Of course, I had cooked them this morning. They had I made some more of those peach preserve croissants. They love croissants. So I put the peach preserves in there, baked those. And then for lunch, what they had for lunch? What did these kids have for lunch? Oh, they had a salad for lunch. And then for dinner, they had burgers, and I made some cut up some potatoes and made some fries in the oven. So I know I cooked today, and then I had sometime this evening I was playing spades. We play spades over the app. So I played spades. So I chilled for the most part today. For the most part. How you doing today, Caitlin? Real Spill said, I get my hair done every 3 to 4 months. Okay. My stylist for some reason, yes, but you know what happened with me? I had a person doing my hair, and yeah, she wanted me to come like every 5 to 6 weeks. And that was just so often for me. For one, I think, what was her price? I think it was either 165 or 175. I didn't want to drop that kind of money every 5 to 6 weeks. Like, a part of the reason why I have likes is so that I don't have to keep investing so much money in hair like that. So I didn't want to keep doing that. So, and especially, I was thinking, like, I understand her saying that I should come back at that time, but I didn't feel like my hair even looked like I needed to be done that time. Like, I didn't feel like my hair needed to be done. Like, my comfort and the way I want my hair kept and what I feel like it really needs to be done, to be honest, is between 8 and 9 weeks. Between 8 and 9 weeks, I can see going and dropping it again to have my hair retied. But 5, 6, 7 weeks, that's way too early for me. That's way too early for me. But real spill, you said you going 3 or 4 months. That's 12 and what, 30, 40, 50, 12 and 16 weeks. Girl, you know that's too long. I'm going to fuss at you so bad for that too. Let me see. Welcome to TNT family. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Welcome to the TNT family. Y'all make sure y'all following Real Spill, and welcome to the TNT family and the other members that you see that are green in the screen and our content creators in here, y'all. Let me see. Scrooge said, where I'm from, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Still here. So mad that my daughter will not relocate to give me the opportunity to go to where I want to go with my nieces and my sister. Well, my sister's in Atlanta right now. But they live in Arizona, and I want to live in Arizona so bad. But I don't even have to be tied down to just Arizona. I want to relocate to a warm weather state. I'm so sick of this blizzardy type blizzardy, is that a word? Blizzardy. This blizzardy type of weather where like we got like the rest of this month, and then it's probably getting ready to start that cooling down. Then it's gonna start being dark at like 4 o'clock in the doggone evening. And then here comes the snow, the sleet, the ice, the dangerous accidents, people falling, old people being in danger, risking their life to try to walk that dirty, nasty, slushy snow that's in the street, getting your clothes dirty. I'm so ready to leave Wisconsin. I don't know what to do. I know my mother would go with me wherever I would go, but my daughter does not want to leave. She's a nail tech and she does not want to lose her clientele. She is not willing to leave. And now I used to homeschool my grandchildren up until this year in school, and now they just started school for the first time, and she's definitely not going nowhere now. So I feel like I'm just stuck. I feel like I'm stuck. And normally I would just be going out of town like every like 2 to 3 months to make myself feel better about having to be like a resident here. But now when they start dropping those planes like that, I haven't been nowhere since then. And like I'm scared of the planes. So it's like now I'm just stuck here unless I'm just gonna get in the car and drive. And I don't like long road trips. I'm stuck, y'all. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Real Spill said, yes, uh let me see you. I shopped it real bad. Yes, I shopped it real bad. My stylist, go talk about. Oh my god, that's a shame, real spell. If I, that's like probably, and your stylist probably don't like it because that's double work for them. They don't like when you give them double work. That means they got to spend more time on each braid. That's their problem. They don't like doing more work at the time for the same amount of money. I bet you that's the problem. They now said, "Oh, nice. I will rock like Ozzy Osbourne." Or ACDC. Oh, that's what you like? Okay. Ozzy Osbourne or ACDC. Okay. All right, Duck Cow. Real Spill said it's so many stages in locking your hair. Yes, it is. It is so many stages. It is. I love every stage. I embrace every stage. It's amazing to me. Like when my hair was shorter, I was always saying, "Oh, I can't wait till my hair grow. I can't wait till my hair grow." But literally, the longer your hair is, the less opportunities you have to do different hairstyles. So I remember like being able to do like little mohawks and all this kind of stuff when it was shorter. But now it's like ponytail to the left, to the right, down, up in a bun. Like and that's about it. That's about all I can do. I don't know. I gotta start researching more hairstyles and really testing them out. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, Real Spill said the more you twist the theory. Yes, that's true. Real Spill. That's what I was thinking too. I knew that. And okay, yes, her hair does not look like it's thinning at all. Hers is like down to her butt. And all of the sisters did it. But I was like, why do people always say that the more you manipulate your hair, and handle it and twist on the thinner it gets, but then you want me to come between 5 and 6, every 5 and 6 weeks. I just didn't feel comfortable. I don't want to like take it away from her that she was a professional in it, but I didn't feel comfortable with going that often. I really didn't. Let me see. Caitlin said, "Sounds good. I'm okay today. My 5-year-old niece Gabby called looking for me and stayed all day. Aw, all stayed all day at night with you doing things until her mom called. So I'm just winding down. Now that's sweet. Okay, that sounds like fun. That sounds like fun." Roosevelt said, "That's what works for my hair. My hair is not thin. The type of texture hair that I have can't twist off there." Okay, okay. So before months though, girl, if I waited 4 months. But you know what? I noticed real spill. I was about to say it would be so mad at because I noticed after about the 6th week, I have to really keep putting my fingers through my hair, making sure I pop those hairs where they're trying to marry together. But I noticed the longer that my hair gets, the less it does that. I noticed that. Let me see. Caitlin says she has 3 siblings at home, but I always call you want to come hang out with you. That's sweet. She like you, Caitlin. She likes you. Okay, Doug Kyle, tell me why you're saying hamburger. Why did you decide to say hamburger? Although I heard that it was National Hamburger Day like 3 days ago. Did y'all know that? I saw somebody short. Dang, who was that? Hit Vision. I think it was Hit Vision's page. I met him last night, and it was saying that like I think like 3 days ago, McDonald's had National Hamburger Day sale, and it was selling the hamburgers for 50 cents. Did y'all hear that? I don't eat hamburgers, but that's what he said. I mean, that's what the short said. Y'all hold on 1 second. Yeah. All right, let me see. Let's see. Never unlock TV in here. I never unlocked TV. Is this your first time here? I don't remember ever seeing that day. So did y'all hear about the hamburger special at McDonald's? Let me see. Yes, I went over to. I had to check a read camera. Let me see. Never unlock TV. I would go to your channel. Sound like you have a channel on this page, but sometimes I close out this live and don't know how to get back in. I want to go to your page. Never unlock TV. Let me see. The longer I wait, the longer my hair gets. Oh yeah, they say that if you don't manipulate your hair and you just leave it alone, I believe it. If you, I think that's why people hair grows so fast when they have locks, because when you leave your hair alone, it grows. I really, really do believe that. But if you're always doing something with it, uh, flat ironing it and curling it and stuff like that, I think that damages the hair and won't let it grow. Oh, oh, you don't have a channel? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you had a channel. I'm sitting here trying to look up your channel. So you don't have an active channel? So never unlike, you just spin it through. I'm gonna ask you, can you please subscribe to my channel? Can you make sure that you come back, and you can always check out my other shorts, live streams. I normally do on camera live streams, but if I come in the middle of the night when I'm just chilling, just vibing, I don't turn the camera on. But if you could look at some of my shorts and videos, I'm almost positive you'll find something that you like. I do a lot of different things. It might be cooking, my pet, my grandkids, me traveling, me taste testing, me doing a lot of different stuff, right? Motivational quotes, inspirational quotes, a daily did you know fun fact every day, and I do daily shout outs for my members, right? So I got a lot of stuff going on. So since you decided to stop in here, I appreciate if you like this live and if you come back, because I'm going to remember never unlock TV. I'm going to remember you. I'm going to remember that name, and I'd like to see you again, okay? Will Spill said that's right about the hair, right? If you don't manipulate it, then it'll grow. It will definitely grow. Man, I've already been on here. I'm not even gonna keep y'all like I did last night. Last night they held these folks on here for 3 hours on here. I couldn't believe I did that. I was like, oh my God, it did not seem like we was on there that long. And I already now have been on here for an hour. So I'm hoping that I see all of y'all on here again tomorrow. When I go live, hopefully y'all get your notification. And if y'all are available, y'all come back. And if not, for sure Monday, I would love if y'all come to the dang, did I forget the name of the thing again? Oh, the event that I have called Trolls in the Chat. I'm sorry, not Trap. Trolls in the Chat that I have. Where it's an event where I'm asking the trolls to come over and help us understand like where they come from in mindset, or where they come from in the virtual world, to come when they decide to troll a chat, whether it's good or bad. Let's see, Never Unlike TV said I got 2 series up on my channel. Fearsome Gangs of the Hartford CT and the Street like Showcase. Is that a gaming channel? Let me know if that's a gaming channel. A lot of people think that I'm a gaming channel, y'all. And the reason why is that if you look up my channel sometimes on YouTube, it will put me with gaming. And I think I don't know if they're thinking that the gamma is gamma, or if because I have game nights on Thursdays, that they're thinking it's a gaming channel, like a virtual like video gaming channel. I don't know. Sometimes people think that. So Never on Like TV, are those, let me see, nah, no game. Oh, real life only. Oh, okay, I gotta check you out there. Let me come over here. So I thought you said you don't have a channel, so you do have a channel. Let me go over there, and I'm gonna subscribe to you too, and I'm gonna ask that you subscribe to me too, and I'm gonna check out your content when I get off of here. Let's see what you got. It says the brows, Zaro, the most fun. Okay, I see. I see some of your shorts here. And so I'm going to check you out, okay? Give you a couple likes, give you a couple views. And I see you got, wait, you got videos? Yep, you got a couple videos on here. The last one was 3 months ago. Okay, I see you, I see you. Nah, no games, real life only. Good look. Okay, yes, yes. Thanks so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. We are. I don't know. We is. Lord, what is that? We are at 65 minutes, 1 hour and 5 minutes in here. Hey, Dimples, we just getting out of here. Just getting out of here. I hope you're having a good night, Dimples. Let me see. What is that? I don't know what that means, Kyle. I don't know what that means. So again, if y'all could come in here, everybody who actually I asked y'all to follow some of the content creators that came by. Dimples is also a content creator. Y'all go and subscribe to her and help motivate her to get her monetization, Dimples, so that she can get paid for the work that she does over there. Okay, I don't care what kind of work it is that she does over there. Whatever she does is work. I think it's pleasure for her too, but we gonna call it work over there if you get on there. We gonna let YouTube have it. Okay. All right, y'all. Thanks so much for coming in. Please try to stop in on Trolls in the Chat that we have it on Monday. I plan to come back live tomorrow. And again, if y'all gave me a like, I sure do appreciate y'all. And make sure you remember that over time. Oh, I got a gift here. I don't even know where I got it from. Oh, dang, I see it here. I don't even know who I got that from. Okay, make sure over time I want y'all to consider becoming a member to the channel. But if all else fails, come back, subscribe, and view, okay? Let me see. I'll think. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, y'all. I'm not going to keep y'all here all night like I did last night. And I will see y'all later, okay? Keep those notifications on.